everyone! Would you like to improve your English vocabulary by learning a variety of different ways to express your dislike? Welcome to Jen's Jyugyou. My name is Jen, and today we're going to take a look at 16 different ways that you can express your dislike for something, including ways that will make you sound more polite in English. The first expression we have for today is I don't like, and then what is it that you don't like? And if you don't like something, it has the same meaning as to dislike something. You're putting the negative prefix dis in front of like to make it negative. So to dislike something or to not like something have the same meaning. I don't like beer. I dislike beer. These two sentences have the same meaning. After the expression I don't like or I dislike, you can finish the sentence with a noun, a gerund, or an infinitive. To plus a base verb makes the infinitive. And a gerund is a verb plus ing. Gerunds and infinitives function like a noun does in your sentence. The majority of expressions from here on usually can only use a noun or a gerund, so please keep that in mind. Both the expressions I don't like or I dislike can be a little bit rude. They sound a little bit rude to people. So to be more polite, here are a few expressions that you can use instead. Expression number 2 is I am not into, and then finish the sentence with a noun or a gerund. I am not into has the same meaning as I don't like, but it is much more polite. And if you want to make this polite expression even more polite, you can add the word really. So I'm not into or I'm not really into. And when you say the word really, it kind of has the feeling of, oh, sorry, I'm not really into whatever it is. If someone invites me to go to a concert to listen to country music, I would say to that person, I'm not really into country music. Expression number 3 is similar. It is I am not fond of, or to make it more polite, I'm not really fond of. Fond has a similar meaning to love or to like something, to adore something. So to say you're not fond of something, obviously it means that you don't like it, but it's more polite. I'm not fond of the beach. I'm not really fond of swimming. Expression number 4 is I am not keen on, or to be polite, I'm not really keen on, and again, finish it with a noun or a gerund. I'm not keen on soccer. I'm not really keen on watching soccer. Expression number 5 is I'm not crazy about. To be more polite, I'm not really crazy about, and then use a gerund or a noun. I'm not really crazy about clubbing. Expression number 6 is I'm not a big fan of, or I'm not really a big fan of. So if you are a fan of something, it means you really love that thing. Woo! So if you say I'm not a big fan of something, it is a polite way of saying that you don't like it. I'm not really a big fan of. I'm not really a big fan of horror movies. Expression number 7 is it's not for me. And with this expression, we usually put a noun or a gerund at the beginning and then is not for me. Many people love watching reality TV, but it's not for me. Or I could say, reality TV is not for me. Expression number 8 is actually a great idiom that you can use to politely express the fact that you dislike something. So the expression is, it's not my cup of tea, or it's not really my cup of tea. And you can replace the word it with a noun or with a gerund. Hamburgers and French fries are not really my cup of tea. Expression number 9 is also an idiom, and it's to say that something doesn't tickle your fancy. So it doesn't tickle my fancy. And again, you can add the word really if you want to make it sound more polite. It doesn't really tickle my fancy. This particular expression means that you dislike something, but very specifically that you don't find it interesting or amusing, or you don't think it's funny. Many people love the new sitcom, but it doesn't really tickle my fancy. So I could also just say, that sitcom doesn't tickle my fancy. Expression number 10 is a great expression to use in more serious, possibly even more formal situations. And the expression is, I don't appreciate, and then you can finish the sentence. Finish the sentence with a gerund, usually, or possibly also a noun. But gerunds are usually how we will finish this expression. So I don't appreciate plus a gerund. This expression can sound a little bit more direct and rude, so if you want, you can add the word really to make it sound a little bit softer. I don't really appreciate. If there's a situation with one of my coworkers and we might have a little bit of a loud disagreement, I could say, please keep your voice down. I don't appreciate being yelled at. Expression number 11 is, I'll pass. That's it, just I'll pass. This expression is used when someone invites you to do something and you want to decline the invitation. So if I invite a friend of mine to come to the library, maybe they don't like reading and don't want to come to the library. So when I say, hey, we're going to the library later tomorrow, do you want to come? They might say, I'll pass. Or to be polite, no thanks, I'll pass. If you want to emphasize the fact that you really dislike the activity, you could say, that's a hard pass for me, meaning you really don't want to do it. But that could be a little bit rude, whereas no thanks, I'll pass could be more polite. So far, all the expressions that we have looked at have been polite ways of expressing the fact that you dislike something. The next couple of expressions are not polite, but they emphasize a much stronger dislike. So instead of just, I don't like it, it's more like, no, I really don't like it. So the next couple of expressions are stronger, but because they're stronger, they're also ruder. So be careful using the next couple of expressions. Expression number 12 is, I hate. And then obviously you know that hate is much stronger than I don't like. So I hate, and with this expression, you can use a noun, a gerund, or an infinitive. So I hate mornings. I hate waking up early in the morning. I hate to wake up early in the morning. Expression number 13 is similar to hate. The expression is, I can't stand. So this expression has nothing to do with actually standing up, but I can't stand is a set phrase meaning that you hate something. I can't stand crying babies on airplanes. Expression number 14 is something drives me crazy. So if something drives you crazy, it means you really dislike it, and also that you find it really annoying. In the summertime, we often have ice cream trucks come near our apartment, and they play the same song over and over and over and over again, which is very annoying. So the music on ice cream trucks drives me crazy. The music on ice cream trucks is the same as it, so my verb drives. It drives me crazy. If the subject is a plural subject, then drives will have to become drive. People who don't follow the rules drive me crazy. Expression number 15 is I detest. This verb detest is even stronger than hate. So I detest, and then what is something that you really strongly hate? If you want to make the expression of detest even stronger, you can add the word absolutely. I absolutely detest, and then finish the sentence. I detest racism, or I absolutely detest racism. And number 16 is also very strong, similar to detest. It is despise. So if you despise someone or something, it's similar to detest. Very strongly hate. With this expression, you can also add the word absolutely. I absolutely despise, and then finish your sentence with a noun or a gerund. I despise violence. I absolutely despise war. So today, you learned 16 better ways to express the fact that you dislike something. And now it's time for question of the day. Today's question is, what is something that you are not crazy about? What is something that you are not fond of, or something that you're not really keen on? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this lesson. If you found it useful, please subscribe to Jen's Jyugyou and give this video a thumbs up. Good luck with your English studies, everyone, and I'll see you in the next lesson.